you can put on a fence post, or you could put it on mount it on a tree, you can mount it above your garage, but this is about peace of mind. Wireless battery operated motion sensor LED spotlight. These are bright. You got 2 lights. You can aim them in different directions for $29.98. We've got 2 colors to choose from, black or champagne. And joining me is our do-it-yourself expert again, Mr. Sean Pigford. Welcome, Sean. Welcome back.
Good to see you, Dan.
Isn't it great to be doing a home improvement show again?
I love the tools. I love the home improvement stuff. So.
And this is the time of year after the hot summer, the cool of fall. We're talking about the change of seasons. Now's the time. These are awesome. These detect motion, but you can have them pointed. Now, this is what we're calling champagne. And then you can get that or black. And when I picked that up, light came on. Tell me how these work.
Well, what they do is what you said, they detect the motion. So as soon as there's motion, all right, they're going to go on. As long as that motion stays there, they stay on. The great thing about these is they're independent. So you can move 2 of them in one direction, different direction, one up, one down, wherever you need them. You get to pivot them 120 degrees, and you have that up and down. So that's the great thing. Also, we give you all the mounting hardware, what you may need.
Okay.
This guy here, we have it mounted to the fence post with the bar that comes with it.
And that, you just tighten this bracket up with your hands. You don't need any tools.
Your fence post could be 6 inches. It could be that tree branch, whatever you want. The great thing I love, you do not need an electrician. I don't have to run a wire somewhere. I can put this out in my garage. I can put it in the shed. I can put it on the deck. All those places.
And I'm impressed with the brightness. How bright are these?
Well, we measure light in lumens. This is 350 lumens. Super, super bright. There are individual LEDs in each one of these. You're going to need to supply 4C batteries, put them in the back. But because they're LEDs and they only go on when they detect motion, they're not running all the time. So the batteries last a long, long time.
So let's think about where you could put these. Because they detect motion, you could use them out in your shed where you don't have electricity. If you're in there moving around doing stuff, you got light, bright light. Here's an idea for the post, maybe out back, maybe when you walk your dogs, you could mount them on a tree. I could put them above a garage, and that motion detector senses if someone's coming.
Yeah, and the great thing about it is we can set these different ways. We can have it on the motion to have light go on, but we can also have it set to where it flashes. Okay.
Why would you do that?
Well, because that's a great deterrent for people that are unscrupulous that want to come to your neighborhood and borrow things that are yours.
Yeah, because you know, flashing lights is like someone's inside flashing on and off, and you think, unscrupulous. Who would that be? No.
I mean, unfortunately, that's the world we live in, and there's people that like to come borrow our stuff. If they see light and see flashing going on, they're out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. So
now you've got now there you see in a shed, which I love because my shed's way out on the end of my property. But look at this flashing. So you have that set, that's going off. That is a deterrent. That is a great safety feature, and for $30 to protect your home, your family, it's about peace of mind. 2 colors to choose from, champagne or black, $29.98. People are ordering more than one. We're busy on the phone lines, automated ordering. If you've shopped with us before, you can go to QVC.com. But Sean, I love this. Now, even during the day, if they sense motion, they'll come on, right?
That's the great thing about these. They don't only sense motion at night, you can also have a setting in here that you can set it for daylight motion. In daylight motion, I'd like to put it on the flashing. So that way people think, wow, what kind of fancy security system do they have? I'm out of here, all right?
You think about that. A fancy security system could cost you thousands. This is $29.98, but it is security.
It is security. It's peace of mind. And again, you can put it in that flashing mode. It's made so you can only have it go on when it gets dark. You can have it so it flashes when it gets dark, or you can have it when the light comes on. So you get to choose how you want to use it.
Now, I like this with the bracket for around poles and maybe on a tree, but how do I more permanently put this like above my garage or in my shed?
Well, it's real easy. We give you the mounting hardware, and there's 2 little basically screw holes in the back of the unit here. So when you go to put your batteries in here, you just put the screws through, you mount the plate, then you go ahead and you clip this piece onto where the batteries are, and you're good to go.
Nice. Over 500 have been ordered. Both colors equally popular. The champagne is the lighter color. Right here, I'll show you that. And then here is the black. So, by the way, you see how bright this light is? When I put that out in front of there, I'm really seeing that lit up in a hurry. And again, what kind of batteries do I need? And because they just sense motion. They're not constantly
Yeah,
draining.
all you need is 4 C batteries. They fit in the back compartment. One goes in first, then 3 on the back. Very easy to do. You can use any kind of C battery, all right? Put them in there. I've had this now for over 8 months. I have it out on the outside of my shed, so when the dogs go out in the yard, I know where they are. As soon as they go out the back door, this goes on. So it's going to sense them from a long distance away. And as long as they're out there in front of the light, it stays on. But as soon as they come in the house, it goes off.
I have a very expensive motion detector above my garage. I paid a lot of money, but the bulbs are always burning out. I'm having to climb up on my ladder and take these big bulbs out. I like that. Do I ever have to change the bulb?
No, because they are
No?
LEDs, all right? And these are the new LEDs. They're surface-mounted LEDs. They're super, super bright. They look like little yellow dots when they're in there. But that's what makes them so bright, is because of the new technology. They stay cool to the touch. They don't use a lot of energy because they're LEDs, and they're going to outlast you and I.
You know, I love the idea of having it on the deck for when the dog runs out and it senses it, and he's got light. He or she has light to go do their business. Saw a funny cartoon. A dog was doing his business. It was a dog at a desk in a guy's front yard working. Oh, I digress. There it is, above a shed, above a garage, on a lamppost. The shed or the garage, great idea if you don't have wiring.
Well, and especially this time of year, because it's getting dark a whole lot sooner. We're still trying to stay out and do projects and stuff like that. So great thing. I mean, I love tools and all that kind of stuff. I'm not a fan of electricity. It's just the way I am.
And
So-
again, I've never seen one that flashes. Show me this. This is awesome security.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like someone pulls up and the lights are flashing. It's like you're at a prison and the lights are going off. Danger, Will Robinson.
Well, and that's it.
I love
mean,
that.
I have elderly parents. It's great for something like them to have outside. All right. As soon as anybody sees that flashing light, they're out of there. They're gone. They don't want to bother with it. Okay. The great thing is, all you need is a screwdriver. If you want to permanently mount this, we give you that hardware. If you want it on, put it on a post, you can do that. Again, the lights are independent. You
Love
get
that.
you get to pose them. You want to go over to the right, you can do that. You want to go to the left, you can do that.
Oh, you
one
can
up,
swivel
one
them
down.
sideways or up and down. And one other quick question. After the motion has gone by,
Okay.
like after you pull in your garage, about how long do they stay on? About?
Well, about 30 seconds.
Okay,
So,
good.
but as long as they sense that motion, you saw that one went off, didn't sense the motion. If I run my hand in front of it, automatically
is.
goes on. And it's going to sense that motion. I
Yeah.
mean, from where I have it mounted on my shed to my back door, it's 50 feet. As soon as the dogs go down the steps, boom, it comes on.
You have your choice of the black or the champagne, $29.98. Battery operated, 1,500 have just been ordered, V32635. You might want to order more than one. Thank you, Sean. Good
Thanks,
to
Dan.
see you.
Great to see you.
And Sean was here earlier with an amazing one-time only price on the Sunjo 3-in-1 electric blower vacuum.